Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Day 18 of being quarantined here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I just came to check on a neighbor friend of mine, and she lives on this amazing lane here. Can you believe I'm in San Francisco? Look at this. She's an elder friend. Oh, look at that. Oh, little water and the Buddha and the plants and nature. So I've been checking on my friends that are either immunocompromised or elders, and just checking in, see how they're doing. Going on very short walks, or sometimes longer walks, but earlier in the day so that I'm social distancing. That's pretty much it, besides going to the grocery store for essentials. But today I wanted to talk about this awesome article that I read by Dr. Eugene Choi, and he's talking about fear, and what I love so much about what he details in it is the science behind fear and how fear actually suppresses your immune system because of the cortisol levels when you're feeling the stress, and that's caused by fear. There is something that happens in your body that is in fight or flight mode, and that suppresses your immune system. So fear can actually cause sickness, and I'll link it to the bottom. And what I love so much about it is that he really makes a connection of a lot of stuff that I've been blogging about in terms of gratitude and compassion and empathy contrasted with the fear. And so I'm taking a moment today. I'll post his awesome article. It went viral here in the blog, but my one thing today that I want you to do for your mind, body, and spirit is when you feel fear arise, try not to attach emotion to it. Recognize that it's here. Know that it's okay. Shift from that fear to gratitude. Do things like journaling or telling somebody how much you care for them or counting the things that you're grateful for. Yesterday when I went on a walk, I saw so many people eating out of the trash here, and it just broke my heart. So I'm brainstorming ways that I and other people, and sharing messages on social media about sharing with other people, sharing food with other people, sharing resources with other people. Contrasted with that, I love that on Facebook I saw so many of you guys posting that, hey, if you're hungry, especially if you have children, DM me, let me know, and I'll send you food. And I've been seeing a lot of those profiles posted, and I love the compassion and empathy that's coming out. And this article details that when you are having a fearful moment, I say take deep breaths, but first to recognizing it and being aware is the most important thing. First step. Don't you love? I live by this amazing church, and the bells go off every so often. Every time it goes off, it reminds me to pause. Which, if you don't have a church bell, it might be a good idea for you to just set your alarm on your phone, especially if you're working from home and need to get up, for you to just pause and breathe every time that alarm goes off. Anyway, just a download, just a thought that I had. But essentially, there's a lot of fear in the world, and I think there's a lot of fear that hasn't happened yet because the fear of the unknown is really scary. So if the fear is not real, like, so say if you don't have a job and you are fearful that you're not going to get a job, that hasn't happened yet. You can't control. Don't worry about what you can't control. So you can't control that, but what you can control is taking action on applying for jobs or spiffing up your resume. But a lot of us are living in this future fear and the fear of the unknown. And I just invite you to just, when you have that fear, pause for a moment. I have it too, every so often, especially during these times. It comes up more often. But just stop and pause and breathe. Think about things that you're grateful for, which then gets you out of that fight or flight mentality. And your cortisol levels go down, and you're able to think straight, which means that you are able to help yourself and help others. I think fear is causing a lot of the toilet paper hoarding, or people buying so much food that it appears that it's out at a lot of grocery stores. That's also not true, because there's a lot of grocery stores here that have a lot of food in San Francisco. But when you are going through a fear emotion, pause, breathe, go to gratitude, focus on the things that you're grateful for. Maybe you have food, maybe you have your health, maybe you have your breath. Well, you have your breath, otherwise you'll be dead. So then that lowers the cortisol and boosts levels and boosts your immune system. But there are these little hacks that are so interesting. I've been reading a lot of blogs and videos, watching a lot of videos, and I'll continue sharing them, and I'll share this particular one in my vlog below by Dr. Eugene Choi. It's really amazing. And today I just invite you to take a moment, breathe when you feel the fear, think about things you're grateful for, and get out of that fear mode. I know a lot of people are watching a lot of news. Turn off the news. Just maybe be informed and just check your news feed once a day, and that's it. And watch funny things. Watch things that uplift you and shift your perspective and spirit. So I hope that you pause and realize and find awareness around the fear today, and then take action just a little bit, just a thought, shift that thought, and get out of that fear, because I think that there's a collective fear now that's bigger than the coronavirus. There is a fear of us walking around too close to somebody, that we might catch something, of going to the grocery store, of hugging the people we love. That's so bizarre. But if we just sit with the fear, ask it if it's real, if it's here or not, and then take action on what you can, I think that'll help quell the fears. Anyway, that's what I've been doing, and I've been looking at other awesome, inspiring articles like this one. So please share any articles or videos, inspiring stuff that you see. I've been limiting talking about the fearful stuff with friends on our threads, on our text messages, and in person. So it's okay to talk about it during my social distancing walk with friends, but I don't want that to be the majority of the conversation. I want to just catch up and talk about life and other good things happening out there. So what are you doing today to release fear? That's just one simple thing. Well, many simple things, but starting off with your breath and gratitude and taking action on what you can. Those are the things that I'm doing. I want to know what you're doing. Breathe. Day 18 that we've been quarantined here in San Francisco Bay Area. Sending love to y'all. Bye.